Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in.
So today we are talking about Karson Blue. She has entered the chat post Martell and Tasha K interview because Tasha K was of course trying to get the details on this revenge plot and all of these things, and Martell did not do his homework obviously before the interview, in which his side chick has aired him out every which way and twice on Sunday, and he's telling a completely different story. But nonetheless, when Karson Blue's name was mentioned by Tasha K, Martell then says, well, we're not going to take anything that somebody who is an ex-stripper says. What? It's the audacity for me, because how can you claim that you're a Christian and that you believe in God, but you're actively committing adultery for several years against your wife? You are actively, lifting up this mistress who knowingly was aware, pretty much the moment she met you, that you were married with children, and continued to carry on this affair for several years. And then let's just call it for what it is, because it still is affair as far as I'm concerned, because we still do not see the two of you together. So she is just as hidden now as she was before when you were somebody else's husband. So make it make sense. And then having the audacity to judge somebody's, former profession, which is like the wrong thing to do as a quote-unquote supposed Christian. You have no right to judge anybody. What about your criminal past, Martell? What about you allegedly being a part of the getaway car driver when your people were trying to steal ATM machines back in the day? And your recent arrest for the harassing revenge texts and video and everything else that you were sending to your ex-wife. So the audacity to judge anybody else as if your closet is completely free of all skeletons. Make it make sense, you guys. I do not understand it. So we're going to get into what Karson Blue said, and then we are going to react. So we have courtesy of Karson Blue, and she's in all caps. She is pissed off, you guys, so you know it's real. It says the following. It says, I can't take Martell Holt loser bleep serious. He don't have any emotion, and neither does his bleep. Nobody gives a F to hear bleep or watch the bleep he is talking about unless he's bashing his ex-wife. The ex-stripper who has more than you and your bleep put together couldn't have said nothing if your dingback bleep bleep didn't call a stranger asking for her opinion, just like she did with the original straight no chaser. Nay, I'm busy, beat it, with a kissing emoji and a blue heart. So there is that, you guys. It's just the lack of self-awareness for me. It's the lack of accountability for me. Martell has it in his mind that if he bashes anybody who is in support of Melody Cherie Rogers or defends Melody Cherie Rogers, that they are the enemy. And I find that hilarious and hypocritical, because your biggest op who flip-flops on when she also supports Melody Cherie Rogers is your own mistress. Had you did your homework prior to the Tasha K interview, you should have had all the receipts of all the things that your mistress has said about you, about Melody Cherie Rogers, about your marriage, how she flip-flopped on, couldn't stand Melody Cherie and being obsessed with her, to being obsessed with her when she realized that you were not the breadwinner, you were not the person making all of the decisions and making all of the dough. In fact, that was Melody Cherie Rogers, and wishing that you and her were still married, so that she could still have access to the lifestyle. So all of these things, and then your, mistress going rogue, trying to be seen on, Love and Marriage Huntsville. I have no idea why you want to be seen on somebody's ex-wife's show. Make it make sense. Why can't you make your own living your own way? Why can't you go to Bravo or go to the Zeus Network or go to the We channel or any of these other channels, VH1, whoever? Why haven't you been able in all of these years to get yourself on a reality TV show? It didn't have to be Love and Marriage Huntsville, but that was never going to happen anyways, and the reason has nothing to do with Melody Cherie. The reason is you shot yourself in the foot when you admitted yourself that you had already signed away your rights the first season. And you already admitted yourself with all of your rants and outbursts against Carlos King and Oprah Winfrey and everything else in the OWN network that they were never going to have you on because you were too unhinged. So it doesn't matter, what happens with the state of Melody Cherie on her own show. You're never going to be on there because you're too volatile. But Martell is just, for me, he just doesn't see the light at all. He thinks that he can only be relevant if he is talking bad about Melody Cherie Rogers, and he doesn't see that people do not care. He doesn't see at all that people are not going to support this madness. That if your sole purpose is to go on and go everywhere and bash your ex-wife and now trying to pin your kids against each other and just leave this breadcrumb of, interviews and audio and articles that when your kids are old enough, if not already, are going to be seeing and hearing all of this stuff that you're saying about their mom and about them and their siblings, and it's not going to end well for you. Had you used these platforms to, promote something you're actually trying to do for yourself, actually try to develop some sort of a friendship with Melody Cherie Rogers and actually build a co-parenting relationship of some sort, or stop cheating in the first place. That could have been your opportunity to reintroduce yourself into the world, as a changed man, as a new man, as somebody who has accepted responsibility for cheating on his ex-wife and getting his mistress pregnant and realizing the magnitude of his mistakes and trying to be a better person. But instead, you are showing that you are a worse person. You're so bad that even your mistress right now can't even come out and say anything, because she knows it looks bad. That's how bad this all is. Because normally any other time, when Martell is trying to hype up the mistress and everything else, she's always posting like something crazy on her stories or going live and all these things. All she posted was like a quote about not asking anybody to put you on, which is ironic coming from her because she's desperate to be put on, but nothing in regards to this Tasha K interview, which should tell you everything that you need to know that this was not a good look for Martell at all. And Martell refuses to see it. Instead, like I said, he attacks people just like he attacked Melody Cherie's manager, Dawn Michelle, and called her, quote, the help. Like, here's the thing, Martell. All of these people who have been in your guys' inner circle for all these years know all of the chaos that you have caused, know all of the drama that you have caused, and all of the lies that you've told Melody Cherie Rogers, all of the gaslighting that you have done, all of this victim act you try to do and try to paint Melody Cherie Rogers, as the bad guy. And here's the thing, if she was so horrible as you claim, she would not have custody of the kids at all. So that was a lie right there. And the fact that you had to go through old footage that obviously didn't mean anything in court tells you everything you need to know. That you were not protecting anything. Your plan has been to destroy Melody Cherie Rogers for all of these years, and you have not been successful. Instead, it is making more people can't stand you. And it is ruining your credibility. It is ruining people wanting to work with you or wanting to deal with you because you're doing the most. So you have no choice but to stick it out with your mistress because nobody else wants to put up with your crap. I, for the life of me, do not understand, this mistress who's been waiting forever to be somebody's wife, and she still can't be claimed. She still will not be claimed publicly. Even when Martell briefly claimed this mistress and didn't want anybody to bash her, backtracked once he realized nothing was going to be edited out, and then called her a friend. And said that they're not boyfriend and girlfriend right now. They're developing a friendship and trying to get to know each other, even though they have been sleeping together and doing all of this for the past 10 plus years. And he still will not claim you publicly, but you're worried about who Melody Cherie is dating or who she's going on trips with. But meanwhile, you still can't even, promote yourself with your mistress because you know that it's a bad look for you. Because you're still trying to find your next Melody Cherie Rogers because there's nothing your mistress can do for you. And you still don't see she's your biggest op. You still don't see she's the biggest reason that you are completely done out here. This is what happens when you deal with people who have nothing to lose. That there is no bottom that they're going to go to. But, you know, this thing where Martell thinks that he is just going to attack anybody that is in support of Melody Sheree Rogers, when all this is doing is just continuing to build Melody Sheree Rogers' case against Martell and potential character witnesses and everything else that can speak, you know, against you and confirm the plot of the Revenge P and everything else. Like, this is just dumb. This is just absolutely and utterly dumb. So there is that. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.